Hey guys, what's up and what's going down? How are y'all doing today? It's Dizzy One here, back with another NBA 2K19 My Career video, and we're taking on my favorite team in the NBA, the Los Angeles Clippers. You guys might be wondering, yo Dizzy, how in your right mind did you become a Clippers fan? They're one of the most utterly horrible franchises in the NBA, one of the biggest laughingstocks in sports history. How could you be a Clippers fan? Well, I don't think I ever really told you guys the story, but let's get into it. When I first started watching the NBA, at the time, I was also moving to the Bay Area for the first time. And what you did in San Diego, if you were an NBA fan, you were really just cheering for the Lakers, because that's what everyone did. The Lakers were the team to watch. Everyone in San Diego, and California for that matter, was kind of just cheering for the Lakers, because every other team in California just sucked. They were horrible. They were trash. The Warriors, the Kings, the Clippers. It was just like, why would you cheer for anyone else? And I didn't want to be one of those guys that just cheered for the good team because I didn't want to be a bandwagon fan. So I decided, you know what? I'm moving to the Bay Area, so it's between the Clippers and the Warriors. The Warriors made sense because, yeah, they were a horrible team. They didn't have really any great players, so I'd cheer for them. And I was moving to an area near them. I was going to the Bay Area, so it makes sense to cheer for them. But the Clippers resonated with me a little more because I was moving away from San Diego, just like the Clippers, to a different city. And that hit home for me. It kind of just like, you know what? That's the team I'm going to cheer for. And honestly, there was nothing to cheer about. It was just utter garbage on the court. And eventually, over time, there was some hope that was being built with Eric Gordon being drafted, with Blake Griffin being drafted, with the trade for Baron Davis, but nothing really accumulated to anything because the drafted players that they got ended up just getting injured all the time. Blake Griffin for a year, Eric Gordon, his health issues, and then Baron Davis kind of just traded him away as well. So we went back down to zero, and then the trade for Chris Paul happened, and yeah, that was something that actually just changed my life as a Clippers fan, because through all the years of just watching nobodies play, horrible players, horrible product on the court, we had something happen that was positive, that changed the outcome of seasons. They actually started winning games and making the playoffs, and it was super fun. And I honestly believe if you took out the Warriors, the historically great Warriors, away from the Western Conference at this time, even though there was still the Thunder, the Lakers, the Mavericks, the Spurs, I do think the Clippers would have made at least one finals appearance. I don't know if they would have won it. I won't go as far as saying that because they'd still have to go against LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, maybe even the Celtics. But I honestly think there would have been at least one finals appearance. But yeah, that's how I became a Clippers fan. And then once Chris Paul kind of took over, I was like, you know what? I'm never leaving my true love for the Clippers. They're going to be my team forever. But Chris Paul left, and I'm still a Clippers fan. They have a lot more depth now, which makes them difficult to guard, in all honesty. But yeah, still a Clippers fan. They're a fun team to watch. They don't really have a true superstar right now, but Tobias Harris is doing his best. But they have a lot of depth and a lot of firepower. A lot of their players can be starting players on other teams as role players, you know? I'm saying players a lot, but a lot of their guys can start on other teams playing specific roles. And that's something that's truly wonderful to watch about this Clippers team, because you never know who's going to come into effect and what role they'll be playing at a certain point in the night. Because it's just crazy to see how not necessarily talented this team is, but how they work together. You just don't know who's going to do it for you that night. And their rookie class, I'm really excited about those two guys as well. Jerome Robinson, he's not getting a lot of playing time really, but Shai Gilgeous, I think he's going to be special. If anything, he's at least going to be a defensive monster. But you know what? I'm still a Clippers fan. We end up winning the game. Super happy about that. But that's the story of how I became a Clippers fan. Didn't really have too much time to get too much into depth about it. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Here's some cutscenes.
Thank you, Kevin. Congratulations. Defense, the catalyst for this win. Did you think it would take this kind of effort to get the job done?
No, I really wasn't concentrating on any one thing coming into the game. But Coach did talk a lot about working together as a unit at the defensive end. And, I mean, maybe I gave a spark, but trust me, everybody was in on that act.
You guys look like you were on a string tonight defensively. Really looking good. Congrats. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.